Hello, everybody, and welcome to another M19 draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. And before I begin, I would just like to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates whenever I post new content. Without further ado, let's get into the draft. Okie doke. So our rare is a pretty good one, Wind Reader Sphinx. It does cost 7 mana, which means it is a bit of a deck building restriction. Like, you want to be a slower deck because you can't just put this in any deck. But whenever a creature with flying attacks, you draw a card. So you can play this and already have a couple flyers in play and draw some cards the turn it comes down. If your opponent has a flyer in play, they can't really attack you with it unless it's like going to kill you because you draw cards off it. So it's overall just a very strong card, a nice top-end finisher for a control deck. And let's see where it takes us. After Wind Reader Sphinx, I think the next best card in the pack is probably Pegasus Courser, then Aviation Pioneer. Sleep is not really the type of card you want in a heavy blue deck, because blue is pretty controlling. But it is good if you're like light on blue. So if you're like blue, white, and you have like mostly white cards. We're just going to follow up Wind Reader Sphinx with a Horizon Scholar. Horizon Scholar is great. It can scry you into spells, because at 6 mana you usually don't need more lands. I think it's just the best card in the pack, and it does go really well with the Wind Reader Sphinx because it's another huge flyer. And now that we have these two win cons, we can just draft controlling cards that let us just stabilize the game. After Horizon Scholar, I don't think Ether Tunnel is very good. Gaspark Twins is pretty good. It's big, and blocking 2 creatures is surprisingly relevant. It just stabilizes the board pretty well. I think Dreadmaw is pretty good. I think I would take Twins over Dreadmaw at this point. I'm not sure, though. It's close because 1 extra mana for is a lot. I think after this card I would maybe take Vengeance. I'm not sure. It's close, but easy Horizon Scholar here. Ooh. Interesting. So Prodigious Growth is an interesting card because I think it's really good. Hey, welcome Zelfish. I think Prodigious Growth is really good, but it's not necessarily what I want to be doing with these 2 cards. Because this is the type of card where you're beating your opponent down, and then they've just played their kind of stabilizing creature, and then you put this on your guy, and you just win. And that way you're not like, exposed to risk. Because it's essentially a 7/7 trample haste for 6 a lot of the time. That being said, I don't really want Ravenous Harpy, even though it is a flyer for Wind Reader Sphinx. I think blue-black would be the best color combination for these. Maybe blue-white. I don't think blue-green is particularly great because it doesn't have the cheap removal necessary to make these good. That being said, I think Prodigious Growth is the best card, and if I'm seeing green, it would be nice. Declared Dominance is also quite nice. Yeah, we may have enough 6-drops. I think I'm still just going to take it as the best card in the pack. I'm giving up like a Doom Dissenter or a Skeleton or something like that, and Prodigious Growth is quite nice. Ooh. Magistrate Scepter is awful. You can't play this card. Like, you're never going to be able to take an extra turn with this. That being said, I kind of want to try it at some point. So, like I said, I think I already have a good late game. I don't need the Arcane Encyclopedia. You can't take slow card, and expect to win a lot. Fiery Finish is also expensive. I don't really like Child of Night. I don't love Reassembling Skeleton. I think it's just too small. Epicure of Blood is quite expensive. Maybe I just take Uncomfortable Chill as a way to survive. I don't think it's a great way of surviving, though. I think I'm just going to take Arcane Encyclopedia. These cards, none of them are really the type of cards that I want to like stop my opponent early. Like Omen Speaker is the perfect card here, but so is Dwindle. So Enigma Drake is the type of card that I do want to build around at some point, but I don't think it really fits all that well into this package here, because this Enigma Drake's like one of the things that makes it great is that it's 3 mana, and so you want to build around it like Enigma Drake plus Tormenting Voices, that type of thing, to make it pretty strong early, because you want to capitalize on the fact that it only costs 3. By the time Enigma Drake gets big, I probably already have enough win cons here for late game things. I do really like Omen Speaker in this deck. That being said, Dwindle's also great. I think I'm going to take the Dwindle and then try to get Omen Speakers later. Wow, late Pegasus Courser. I probably would run a Manolith in this deck just because I have so many expensive cards. I could take Aerial Engineer. Could take Pegasus Courser. I do like Pegasus Courser with the Horizon Scholar, and I mean with the Wind Reader Sphinx specifically, not with the Horizon Scholar. I mean, Aven Wind Mage is fine, but I think Pegasus Courser is much better than it. I think I'd rather have Pegasus Courser than Aerial Engineer. Because I'm not trying to be like, I don't know, maybe I would rather have this. I am locked into blue at this point, so it's like essentially both these cards are similar. I think I'll just take Aerial Engineer. It's just going to be pretty good. Even a 2/4 blocker is fine for me. And I will take Menace here. It can let me splash, and it's just a nice controlling card. I'm not locked into white, so Dwarven Priest isn't necessarily what I want, but I have a lot of expensive cards. Okay, so this is where I can start maybe moving in a direction. Gearsmith Guardians, another expensive card. I don't want the Frilled Sea Serpent. Gallant Cavalry could be a nice ground stopper. So I think we're going to take the Cavalry over the Swift Claw and the Gearsmith Guardian. Problem is, look at this curve. It starts at 3. I don't have any cheap cards. I don't really think Oresco Swift Claw is going to be great, though. I'm just going to take the Gallant Cavalry. And Novice Knight could be the card I need. I have a great late game, so I don't mind if I just have a blocker here. But I don't think I'm running Prodigious Growth at this point. I think I'm just going to take the Novice Knight and probably main deck it. And now I think I'd rather have a 2/3 than a 3/2. I'm not really all about the attacking in this deck. I don't really like Ether Tunnel. Totally Lost is just medium. And you never know, maybe they can kill your stuff. Now I'll take the Swift Claw and another Pack Beast. I could take a Forsaken Sanctuary and like plan on splashing black, but I think I'll do that. I have a Manolith already, and I got a Pack Beast anyway. Nice. Wow, all the Pack Beasts in the world. I count 1 and 2 drops pretty similarly in a defensive deck because you're not like curving out on them. Same with like 6 and 7 drops. They're both really expensive win con type cards. Don't really want to run the Arcane Encyclopedia all that much. It's just really expensive. Like, sure, it can take over a late game, but I already have cards like that. I do like Manolith in this deck, though. It helps the Aerial Engineer. Helps me get to the 7 drops sooner. Wow, I could have double Prodigious Growth. Oh my gosh, but I'm not switching. I actually didn't see a ton of blue that pack, but I'm not switching into green-white. My 2 blue top-end cards are just great. I do like Sky Scanner a lot, but Essence Scatter's in the pack too. It's a 2-drop that's flexible, can help me later in the game. Herald of Faith is also great at stabilizing. I think I'm just going to take Herald of Faith as another win con, and then now I have like 3 big flyers that are all hard to deal with. One of them gains me life. Millstone, nope. I'll take the Pioneer. Pioneer's great in this deck. It gets me an artifact, and it's just 2 bodies. Yeah, Herald is great. I'm just going to take Dwarven Priest. Gains me some life. Just another defensive body. I need more 2-drops. I would like 5 Omen Speakers just in a row. Can you do that for me, draft? Just 5 of them rattled off. Boom, 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 boom. I am happy I picked up this Dwindle, but I would like... I don't think I've seen Luminous Bonds in like years of drafts. I haven't, like, I mean, I've seen one, but like not when I'm white. All the way 1 through 7. Let's go. Okie doke. Ooh, the supreme, the great, the powerful Field Creeper. I'm going to take Gargoyle Sentinel. It's just a nice blocker. It's an artifact. Maybe I do want Field Creeper with triple trusty pack beast. Gargoyle Sentinel is just so much better, but I just don't want to get run over. I think I have a great late game with this deck. Gearsmith Guardian's fine, Gargoyle Sentinel's fine, but it's much better to have a good amount of 2-drops. Gargoyle Sentinel's not even insane. It is kind of the perfect fit for this deck. I guess I only have 2 3-mana creatures. I mean, if I play it. I have triple Trusty Pack Beast. Field Creeper's gotta be. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Field Creeper. And now Daybreak Chaplain is much better than Wall of Mist. The life gain is pretty relevant, and the ability to kill 1 toughness creatures is quite nice. Now I'll take a Scholar of Stars. Maybe I'll need Ether. I think I'd be more likely to side in that. Gallant Cavalry is nice. Over Disperse. Millstone is a nice control mirror. I have a pretty good control matchup though. Might even main some of these Rustwing Falcons just to be good against like Red-White, because Rustwing Falcon's pretty nice against Red-White. It stops Instigators, helps double block Boggart Brutes. It's a flyer to draw cards with Windreader Sphinx. At some point, I am going to force a mill deck, and it will be horrific, but cool at the same time. Hello, Swiftclaw. And Wall of Mist. I already have infinite 2/3, pretty much. I'm probably going to end up cutting it. I mean, we're only 2 packs in, and I already have enough playables because my colors are pretty open, I think. I think white is more open than blue, but I mean, I'm definitely seeing some blue stuff. I mean, not really a ton of blue stuff, to be quite honest. I saw Windreader Sphinx into Horizon Scholar, and then I haven't seen a ton of blue, but my blue's still pretty good. I don't like Salvager in this deck because I don't have any instants or sorceries. I would have loved to see a Luminous Bonds in this pack, but as is, I'm just going to have to take Aviation Pioneer. I'm not playing a second Manalith here. Aviation Pioneer is good, though. Ooh, Omniscience helps me cast all my expensive stuff, right? I'm just kidding. Omniscience is pretty bad if you didn't know. I mean, 10 mana is just not what you can get to in Limited. By that point, you've literally cast every spell in your hand at that point. I like Shield Mare. I am heavy white, and I only have 1 double blue card. It's all the way up there, and it gains me 3 life. I like that. So I think I'm going to take the Shield Mare. Wow, this pack is nuts. There's a Leonin War Leader, which is going to be my pick because this card is just insane. 4 mana 4/4 is already good, and if you ever get an attack in with it, it's just like GG. So I think this is going to be my pick. Hierancer's Cage is also insane. Gargoyle Sentinel is pretty good. Angel of Dawn is insane. Dwindle's pretty good. So, yeah, that pack was stacked. Why couldn't I have seen that instead of having to take, like... I guess I took Aviation Pioneer out of my first pack, but... yeah, kind of nuts. And now I can cut Wall of Mist. Hello, Skilled Animator, my friend. My apprentice. Okay, so I have 1 artifact, 2 artifacts, 3, 4 artifacts for it. If Skilled Animator is just broken, I'm just going to take it. I like Sky Scanner. It helps me hit my stuff, but I guess Skilled Animator is more of an aggro card than I'd want. Maybe I do just want Sky Scanner. I don't think that's my path to victory. I think it is a great card, but it's better in the more aggressive versions of this deck. I guess I have a couple Swift Claws, but I have such a good top end that I think I'd rather play a more controlling route with the Sky Scanner plus the triple Trusty Pack Beast. I don't even know, though. It's tricky. This card is busted. Maybe I just want Aviation Pioneer. I'm going to take Aviation Pioneer. Ooh, that's a nice payoff for the Aviation Pioneer pickup. I'll take the Ether Shield Artificer. I Yeah, and now a Daybreak Chaplain. I'm much more of a controlling deck. I have 3 massive flyers I can win with. I don't really... Ooh, Patient Rebuilding. That's a welcome addition. Hello. Yeah. So yeah, I could have taken Skilled Animator and like used it on defense, but it's much more of an aggressive card. It wants you to have like a bunch of cheap artifacts that cost less than 3, and then you curve into Skilled Animator and just win with it. But as it is, I had 3 control finishers already, pretty much like 3 big flyers. So I'm much more down to just stall out the ground. I'm going to cut the Ether Shield Artificer too, I think. And now I have massive flyers as win cons. Not going to run Scholar of the Stars. I just like Aviation Pioneer. It makes 2 bodies for 1. It helps you catch up on board. I will cut 2 Trusty Pack Beasts. 1 Rustwing Falcon as of right now. Ooh, Take Vengeance is just what I wanted. I know there's another Novice Knight, which is a pretty good blocker for this type of deck. Welcome, Magic the Gathering. Take Vengeance is great. Novice Knight is a good blocker, but I think Take Vengeance to just kill problematic things is going to be necessary. I only have 1 removal spell right now. So, yeah. I really wish I could have another Novice Knight, though, I think. I think it would be good. I'm not playing Salvager with only one instant or sorcery. So I guess it's Gearsmith Prodigy as a sideboard card, potentially. And now... I might just need Totally Lost for more interaction. What the heck? Angel of the Dawn should not be in the pack. Thank you, deck, for giving that to me. Gearsmith Guardian is going to be nice. I think 5-mana 5/5 is going to be better than this card just because I have a couple Trusty Pack Beasts I can play. Maybe I just want a comfortable chill, though. I'm just going to take the Gearsmith Guardian. Just a nice artifact for this guy. For a Trusty Pack Beast, I can run 2 Trusty Pack Beasts now that I have 2 good artifact creatures. Actually, yeah, I think I can run 2 now. I really don't like Totally Lost in a control deck. Because if there's really a permanent that I'm bothered by, this isn't a good solution. It's also expensive. Okay, gotta be careful not to cut my cheap cards here. So I have 5 2-drops. That should be enough. I have 2 1-drops. Maybe I can afford to cut Rusty, but I have such a good late game that I just want to get there. Manolith is nice to help me get up to my expensive stuff. Maybe I can cut it, though, now that I have all these good cards here. I'm going to cut a Trusty Pack Beast. What else do I need to cut? I can cut a Gearsmith Guardian. I don't need a 5-mana 5/5 in this deck. I can cut a Rustwing Falcon from the main deck. And 1 more. Cut the Dwarven Priest. Yeah, I'm thinking about cutting it. Yeah, that's a good cut. I'd rather have the Gallant Cavalry. I do have a lot of white cards, but I still think I want a 9-8 split. 10-7 is a bit ambitious. Swiftclaw is just going to be a blocker in my deck Magic the Gathering. If my opponent's playing cards that are good against Swiftclaw, then I just want to have enough blockers. Maybe I'd rather have a Rustwing Falcon than a Swiftclaw. But yeah, I don't mind having Swiftclaw. I like having a ton of 2-drops in this deck because my late game is so overpowering. I have numerous threats that just win me the game on their own. Not this card, but this card, this card. This card's great. This card's awesome. And I just want to be able to win whenever I just want to be able to get to the late game. Because keep in mind, when you play Patient Rebuilding, you're taking a turn off. We're going to keep this hand. We have our Daybreak Chaplain to help us stay alive. Happy Friday Eve to you as well, Dan Bat. Against a red deck. Rustwing Falcon, going to be sick. Oh, just give me an island. This is like the dream curve out against a aggressive deck. If I draw a couple islands. Island. Oopsie daisies. I meant to attack there. Oops. Okay. Ha. Now if I want to chump, I can chump. Dang, I totally should have attacked. If I lose by 1 life point, you'll know that it was that one attack. I'm mono white opponent. Fear me. If he's not attacking me, I'm happy. I'm not going to attack this and trade it for a 3/3. Island! I'd rather trade my 3/3 flyer for his 4/3. Colossal Majesty? Sure. Sure. You can draw a couple extra cards. I'm going to be drawing a lot of extra cards when I hit some islands. My kingdom for an island. Oh dear. Volcanic Dragon, you say? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. If I had a... Oh, man. I kept a... Oh, God. Well, that's game. Unless I draw Take Vengeance. Come on, Take Vengeance. Now will be the turn I draw an island. Manolith. That doesn't work the way you think it does, buddy. But so I take 8, but I'm gaining 2. See, that 1 life is costing me a 1/3. He says, oops. Like it actually matters. I'm not even going to show him my Sphinx. It's over. That's so unfortunate. Ugh. Well, nothing I can do about that. Let's put Totally Lost into the deck. And... I like Swiftclaw here. It's good against a lot of his dudes. Gallant Cavalry's good. Cut a Daybreak Chaplain. I would like to play first. I'll keep this hand. This is going to be an easy game because I have both my colors. You take it for granted sometimes. You take it for granted. Okay, so we're going to go Field Creeper into Aviation Pioneer, and then Patient Rebuilding and just win. And there's our Take Vengeance for if he does have his scary +6/+6. I mean, we do have to take a hit from it, unfortunately. He's shocking the Field Creeper. You got me, bud. The tempo plays. Let's go Aviation Pioneer. And the Field Creeper, exactly. It's basically mandatory that I play a Field Creeper at this point. Like, Field Creeper is like the meme of my channel. Okay. Not going to forget to attack this time. That's actually a decent draw. Come on, land. Come on. No! I kept a 4-lander. There's no justice. Okay, he's trading. That's nice. I just slam Patient Rebuilding there. There's no way he wins, I don't think. Sparktongue Dragon, okay. You've got to be kidding me. You've just got to be. There's no way that this is reality that I'm living in here, where I have literally never hit a 5th land. I think I've had Patient Rebuilding in my career of this format like a couple times in my opening hand, but I have never actually played it on turn 5, ever. There we go. Turn 8, classic. 4 lands, Patient Rebuilding. Oh well. No use getting tilted over. So I can either deny him a card or I can start my own engine. So I'm going to start my own engine. Exactly, the pack beast value. So sick. So sick. Well, there's a pretty easy block there, and then seeing what happens on his second main. Okay. Yay, we hit stuff. Okay, getting a little bit aggressive here. Getting frisky, using my removal spells. Pretty fine doing it. Okay, he has no creatures for even if he did have a colossal thing. Colossal Majesty. And yeah. Another Siegebreaker Giant. Okay, I'm not afraid of that. Ooh, a couple lands. Nice. What does he have? He has Declare Dominance, Siegebreakers, Sparktongues, Volley Veterans, Centaur Coursers, Bristling Boars. He's got a lot of 3 toughness guys. Got to attack everything here. He'll eat this, take 4. Or not. Play another flyer, play a Field Creeper. Sick beats. I don't even look up. Okay. You got your talons. Resolves. You got me, I guess. Not blocking. So he has a Sure Strike in his deck. Good to know. Oh my god! What? Yeah, didn't even think about that. Jesus. Oh my god. I did not even consider thud. I mean, good beats, I guess. Jesus. I mean, his two cards would have had to be Sure Strike, Thud, but like, there's no reason not to block with something. Oh my gosh. Because at that point, wow. That's horrifying. That was not good. Wow. Absolutely thudded. That was absurd. Wow. Oh my god. Well, that's embarrassing. Yes, we got a victory! The quick 1-0. No big deal. What the heck? I mean, he had to have Sure Strike plus Thud, and I hadn't seen Thud or Sure Strike game 1. Just completely didn't even cross my mind. That was pretty brutal, not gonna lie. But then we got a free win in the next round. What a bro. That guy did like a really nice thing. He was 0-2, so he knew he couldn't win a prize. So he just joined the queue and then was like, I'm just going to concede to whoever I play against, give them a free win. Which is kind of nice, but at the same time, I kind of like playing with my sweet deck. Wow. That's the type of thing you lose to and you're like, wow, I really should not have lost to that. I probably should have thought of that exact 2-card combination. The quickest YouTube video ever. I mean, it depends on how quick this match is, but if I hit my 5th land to curve into Herald of Faith, it could be a quick one. If I draw like Gallant Cavalry here and then land next turn. We're just going to keep the beats flowing. No, we're not. We're going to attack and play our Shield Mirror. I changed my mind. I almost dwindled this guy. I was going to do it just to use my mana efficiently, I think. Okay. Wow. Opponent, in that first round, I can't believe that happened. Brutal. That's the type of thing that, like, I'm sure that a pro would have played around that, but that's the type of thing that I never play around. I never play around 2 cards. That's like my biggest, one of my things I could improve on is them having 2 different cards. I mean, you know, sick beats, I guess. Just give me a land. He's attacking. He can't block with the Shield Mirror, I guess, so might as well. Yes! Justice! Herald of Faith first, as usual. Per the usual. Yeah, Magic is hard. I mean, I didn't know he had Thud Sure Strike, but like, if I don't, there's no reason not to like throw a Field Creeper in front of it, or even to try to kill it with my Herald of Faith. Opponent still attacking. Okay, so he's thudding. I'm seeing all of the thuds. You really want opponent to play a green source here? The 5-color dream. I'm playing the Leonin War Leader first, because if I play Angel of Dawn next turn, then the Leonin War Leader can attack really well. Thud Thursday. Yeah, I guess it is Thud Thursday. Oh gosh, Fiery Finish, you monster. I am not going to GPLA. Well, of course, he has Chromium. Of course. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I can't even slap a Dwindle on that guy. I can't enchant it because he can... Oh, I should have enchanted. Oh my god, I'm so bad. That was my chance to enchant it. Oh god. Yeah, I would have died. Yeah, I always mess that up against the Chromiums. Oh god. Jesus. Wow, I was like, geez, I'm in such great shape. I know Shield Mirror can't be blocked by this guy, but it can be blocked by that. It can just be blocked by the wall. I Dwindle Havoc Devils. This is definitely better than Dwindling Wall. Doesn't leave me dead for starters. Because now his blocks are forced. He has to go block, block. If only Daybreak Chaplain were a field creeper. Oh man, if I dwindled Chromium. Opponent's Legend. The wall and the Devils. But I wouldn't have my Swiftclaw. Jesus. Just disgusting. You can just kill me in the air in one fell swoop. I thought I had a good late game. Really did. Gotta gain that life. Jeez. Come on! I don't have a kill spell in this deck. That's a spell. Is there any way I could win this game after all this? Oh my god. I can chump Chromium. Never could have got there. Feels bad, man. West MTG, I forgot how Chromium worked. Forgot how he worked. He would have had the dwindle on him. Yep. Well, I don't think I can beat Chromium. Yeah. If it transforms, it would die. I don't want Novice Knight in this matchup, that's for sure. And Scholar of Stars instead. Mulagin. We'll keep this though. The land on top. Wow. This has been a rough draft. Holy smokes. Man. Losing to Thud. Losing to just one turn. Siegebreaker, Thud, Sure Strike. Manolith, so that I can play Herald of Faith next turn if I draw a land. My opponent blocked with Chromium on my 3/3. I was like, there's no possible way I can lose this game, and then he flashed into Chromium and ate my guy. But basically, if I put my Dwindle on Chromium post-combat, it already has the damage on it. So it would be... Yeah, exactly. It doesn't necessarily do that. My opponent can just let the thing put on it, but then it's not really a threat to me anymore. Yeah. Just going to play all my flyers here. Try to kill him before he gets to Chromium Manas. I'll take 7. I'm going to play Aviation Pioneer so I have lethal next turn in the air. The only removal spell I saw was like Fiery Finish, which cost 6. No block. Oh, of course, the switcheroo. Classic. Jesus. Hey, look, I'm drawing 2 cards. Feels good, man. Yes. Yes, I would like to draw 2 cards. Put my opponent to 4. And have a 3/7 to block his 4/3. Oh my gosh, that does 7 damage? What? I thought it did 6. Oh, dang. Well, there's an easy double block. I'm going to attack. Got a nice little chump blocker for his flyer. Yeah. I don't even know if I want Totally Lost. Could be interesting, for sure. Definitely blocking. Sure. And he dies. Boom. Okie doke. Maybe I do want Totally Lost. I'd rather just have the Artificer, though. Probably this over Daybreak Chaplain. Yeah. Let's go like this. Good hand. 3-drop into 4-drop. Oh, nice. Hopefully it doesn't have Wall of Mist. Wall of Mist is actually kind of annoying. Nice. That means he probably has one of his 3 toughness dudes, though. Go, Field Creeper. Be the hero you were always meant to be. Essence Scatter. Yes! Essence Scatter my Field Creeper. Catalyst Elemental, okay. Deal. Oh my gosh. If I go Gallant Cavalry, Angel of Dawn. That would be so good. Field Creeper trading with Essence Scatter. The true powerhouse here. Okay. He still needs 2 colors of mana for Chromium. I think he might have sided it out. Oh, yes. Deal. I will not block. Wall of Mist? Sure. Okay. I think this turn I'm just going to... I could Angel of Dawn, or I could just Gallant Cavalry. I like Gallant Cavalry. This also plays around Essence Scatter a little bit. Yes, it resolves. Here we go. Yeah, they need white and black mana for Chromium. Yeah, no block here. I'd rather have as many attackers as possible for my Angel of Dawn. You think your 2/3 will stop me. How cute. If he has Essence Scatter and he sacks Catalyst Elemental to cast it, that would be the next level play. Look at how good this Angel of Dawn is. Oh my god. Easy attack all. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. He has to do some blocking. I mean, he's obviously blocking with Wall of Mist. But, got him. Yeah, 5th. Yeah, it was really late. Angel of the Dawn. 3, 6, 8, 11. He goes to 5. Jesus. Opponent's thinking about whether they have any way to win. He did miss some land drops this game, to be fair. His deck is interesting. I like it. I respect the effort. So 2, 4. So this is 4 in the air. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 ground blockers, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ground attackers. I think I'm just not going to risk it. Mono green stipulation. I don't have a mono green stipulation. If I attacked with everything. Yeah, it's weird. Windreader Sphinx is a control card as well. It's weird. So if I do this, I draw a card. Attack with everything, he'll go block, 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 and just take one extra. Not worth. I could definitely still lose this game. It's kind of sad that I could, but I could. Maybe this was an inspired charge deck. Maybe I just built it completely wrong, and I should have been playing inspired charge and more Westwing Falcons in the main deck. You never know. Never know, never know, never know. If he goes land, switcheroo, wall of mist with Windreader Sphinx, do I win? He'll have 4 blockers. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers, which means 2 are getting through, which means I get in for 2 damage, which is not lethal. He just concedes, though. We did it. Hooray! Managed to get the 2-1. Opponent, round 1, stomped us with the Sure Strike Thud combo, obviously, plus Talons of Wildwood. Oh my god. And then next round, opponent just conceded, and then we managed to win a close match, and that one was actually pretty interesting. But anyway, that is going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit it with that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. If you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to that in the description down below. And yeah, that's going to do it for this draft video. Managed to get the 2-1 in an unconventional way, but I mean, our deck was pretty sick and pretty fun to do. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.